Hi, this is Jordan with Mesa. Today, we'll go over how to use our template to send Shopify orders to Google Sheets by using an existing spreadsheet in the Workflow Builder. With the template installed, we'll open it to access the builder. This workflow begins when a Shopify order is created. In the second step, you'll see our loop action. A loop allows you to gather information for each individual item in a list. In this loop, we'll gather info for each individual product, also known as line items, in an order. We can click Done to close this step as there's nothing that needs to be changed. In the third step, we have our Google Sheets Create Row action, which will create a row in our Google Sheet for each product in an order. The incomplete circle lets us know there are some steps we need to complete before we proceed. First, we'll make sure we authenticate with Google to connect our Google account with Mesa by clicking the Authenticate with Google button in the Account Credentials menu. Then, we'll approve the permissions when prompted to complete the authentication. Please note that this is a secure connection. We do not and will not share your data. With your Google credential now created, the next time you create a workflow or install a template with the Google Sheets step, you'll only need to select your credential from this drop-down in the Account Credentials section, unless you want to create a new credential. In the Step Configuration section, you have the flexibility to create a new spreadsheet to collect the order data, or use an existing spreadsheet. For this video, we'll assume you already have an existing spreadsheet you want to send orders to. If you'd like to watch the setup for creating a new spreadsheet, please watch our other video, Send Shopify Orders to Google Sheets by Creating New Spreadsheet. With the Select Existing Radio button selected for the Spreadsheet field, select your existing spreadsheet in the Select Spreadsheet field. The Sheet Name field beneath that defaults to Sheet 1, but if the first sheet tab in your existing spreadsheet is titled something different, remove the Sheet 1 variable and select the corresponding sheet title from this dropdown. Then, click the Update Spreadsheet Column button to update Mesa with your spreadsheet and its columns. With your columns now added to the step, use our variable selector to fill in the empty fields in the workflow for your column headers. A variable is simply a representation of specific data from a previous step in the workflow. This allows you to tell Mesa what data to send to that column in the spreadsheet. For this template, you'll want to use loop variables to send information related to the products on the order. If you want to send information from any other aspects of the order, you'll want to use the order created variables. After filling in the empty fields, click Done to finalize the updates. Next, click the external link icon to see the newly created spreadsheet. You can delete any unwanted column headers within the sheet that are pulled in from the template default column headers in Mesa. You can also rearrange any column headers in the sheet as well. After making any changes to column headers, always be sure to click the Update Spreadsheet Columns button in the Google Sheets Create Row step of the workflow to update the step with your changes and ensure Mesa always has the latest info. After that, you can click Done and save your changes since all of the setup is now complete. Next, we'll use the Test button to ensure the workflow works as desired. Using a previously created order from the orders available in the testing interface, we'll click Start Test. With the success status, we'll check the spreadsheet to see that it updated. It has, and now we know we're all set. Going back into the workflow, I'll click Enable, and now all Shopify orders that are created going forward will be sent to our existing spreadsheet with all of the data we're looking to collect. If you ever have any questions, always feel free to reach out to our support team via email or chat to get help with troubleshooting.